Get ready for the morning rush. A quick wrap of your news and weather. We start with meteorologist Chris Gilson.
It's a cold morning out there, and it's going to be a chilly day all across the state. We're going to see the sunshine, but high temperatures are going to be colder than normal. Only looking at the lower 40s here in Albuquerque with the upper 30s in Santa Fe. But some warmer weather does return as we head into the middle of the week.
New overnight, the Albuquerque Fire Department says an elderly couple is recovering at UNM Hospital this morning for smoke inhalation. It happened at Paseo del Norte in Paradise in Northwest. Firefighters say about 60% of the home is damaged. Right now, they don't know what started the fire. We do have a crew on scene, and we'll bring you an update as soon as we learn more. Future jurors may not get paid because of the state's budget shortfall, at least not very quickly. The Santa Fe New Mexican reports New Mexico is running out of money to pay jurors. Funds could be dried up by March, meaning people who do their civic duty after that time will be forced to wait until July for a check. That's when the new budget year begins. Someone is without their RV this morning after it was destroyed by a weekend fire. The flames broke out yesterday morning on Balloon Park Road near I-25 in Jefferson. Firefighters responded and quickly put out the flames. No one was hurt, but the 30-foot RV is a total loss. It's unclear what started the fire. The Torrance County Sheriff's Department is looking for a vehicle involved in the assault of a police officer. It happened Thursday, but deputies didn't immediately release any other details. Deputies do say, though, a black Jeep Cherokee was involved, except it does have a red front fender. Anyone with information is asked to call the sheriff's office.
In just hours, stores will be opening their doors as thousands head out to return unwanted gifts. It's a day experts call the biggest return day of the year. Now, Time magazine says 8% of retail sales are returned, and about 20% of those are during the holiday season. They also say that 1 out of every 3 recipients has returned a holiday gift. Coming up in the 5 Facts, how to make the return process easier. Fernanda?
Thank you, Sarah. Many are mourning the death of George Michael. The 53-year-old Wham lead singer died yesterday at his home in England. Michael was born in London and launched his music career with Wham in the 80s. He then continued on as a solo artist. Elton John, Ellen DeGeneres, and Russell Crowe are among the many celebrities expressing their condolences on social media. 22-year-old Jaime Almaraz Sandoval from Albuquerque is behind bars this morning. Deputies say he led officers on a brief chase until he and a woman with him bailed from a truck in a muddy dam. Deputies say they followed shoe prints to the woman, and then a canine tracked down the man who was hiding under tumbleweeds. He wrestled with that canine until deputies were able to tase the man and arrest him. President-elect Donald Trump and his team is rushing to clean up controversies and potential conflicts of interest. Trump says he plans to shut down his nonprofit, the Donald J. Trump Foundation. No timeline was given for that shutdown. The foundation was under investigation by the New York Attorney General amid questions about its spending. Police will soon release the name of the man accused of opening fire on a packed nightclub, killing 2. It happened in Mount Vernon, New York yesterday morning. The owner of the club and a second person were killed. 4 others were wounded. Police say the suspected shooter may have been tossed out of the nightclub shortly before the shooting.
Metro Threat Index today fairly low, only looking at a 2, basically for cold temperatures. We're going to see the sunshine, but those high temperatures are going to be colder than normal, only topping out right around 42, 43 degrees this afternoon, but warmer weather for Tuesday and Wednesday. Fernanda?
Researchers from North Carolina and China have developed a synthetic version of a cardiac stem cell. They say the cell offers the same benefits of natural stem cells, but are more easily preserved and potentially less risky. And tests, the synthetic stem cells helped promote the growth of cardiac muscle cells. A new study finds bigger bubbles may be better for your bubbly. Researchers in France's Champagne region have determined larger bubbles may improve the way champagne tastes and smells. The larger bubbles deliver a jolt of the beverage's key flavors and aromas into the drinker's nose when taking a sip. Online retail giant Amazon is teaming up with Goodwill to encourage donations. Amazon's website says donors can use the Give Back Box platform to ship donations to Goodwill through their free free through UPS or the U.S. Postal Service. The offer is good for all boxes as long as the box meets UPS and Postal Service regulations. Amazon says donations go to the nearest participating Goodwill organization. You can ring in 2017 with the city of Albuquerque. New Year's Eve on the plaza is Saturday night, and it's free. It starts at 9 and goes until midnight. There will be ice skating and other family-friendly activities, along with food trucks and a cash bar, so you can celebrate the new year.
A lot of fun if you're heading out there on the weekend. If you're headed out right now on traffic, we're looking clear across the metro. Fairly quiet morning for a Monday morning. Everybody still enjoying the holiday weekend, likely. But if you are heading out, give yourself some extra time because you may need it because there's no traffic. That don't make any sense. But you know, the idea is that there is no traffic trouble.
It's
Bottom
looking
line.
good out there this morning. Thank you, Chris. Hey, if you walk around in Carlsbad, you might just notice some unique holiday art. The Current Argus reports 52-year-old chalk artist Mike Campos took to the sidewalk in front of the Pioneer Bank and created this, a picture of Santa Claus riding a horse looking down on a snowy mountain town. As he worked, he also connected donations for a local food pantry. Pretty cool stuff. All right, it's an NFL game we won't soon forget as a military dad surprises his son at halftime. This is David Fletcher. He returned home to shock his son after being deployed overseas on the USS San Antonio. He appeared from Santa's sled as just a Christmas surprise after the Carolina Panthers mascot gave the boy some gifts. And look at the smile on his face. Cool stuff.
Very cool.
A local family is spending time with their bundle of joy this morning after a Christmas miracle. Meet baby Xavier Madero. Not only was he born on 12/25, he was born at 25 yesterday morning at 12:25. Did I say that? At the Loveless West Side Hospital, making for the perfect Christmas gift for this lovely family.
They're going to have to play those numbers, you know,
Yes,
for the lottery.
they're getting lucky.
Yeah,
Cute stuff.
Congratulations to them. Time for the 5 facts you need to know before you go this Monday morning.
All right, we start at number 5. Homeless kids in Albuquerque won't soon forget 13-year-old Donovan Smith. Donovan collected more than $1,000 in gift cards and gave $300 of his own money to 2 local organizations. And all year, he's been donating also soaps for the homeless community, for which he's been recognized by President Obama. Cool stuff. At number 4, it's the day retail experts say is the biggest gift return day of the year. Time magazine suggests checking the retailer's return and exchange policy before heading to the store or to the post office. Also, act quickly. Some stores will change their return or exchange policy over the holidays, giving you less time to get those done. The next one might be obvious. Bring the receipt with you if you have it. Some stores will refuse a refund without one. And you can find more of those tips on KRQE.com or our news app.
A cold morning is going to give way to a chilly afternoon with high temperatures only into the lower 40s.
All right, at number 2, all 92 passengers aboard a Russian military plane are believed to have died when it crashed into the Black Sea 2 minutes after takeoff. Russia's transport minister says a pilot error or a technical fault was likely to blame for the crash. The plane was headed to Syria. Russian emergency crews are still looking for victims in that area. And finally, at number 1, soon the city will decide if 2 dogs will be euthanized after a vicious attack on a woman and her 2 dogs in northeast Albuquerque. The owners of those dogs have given them up, and the city will now decide on what to do with them. That's all for us this morning. Join us on Fox New Mexico for much more.